children, in my previous video I have explained you how to find the area and perimeter of a semicircle. Now I am going to explain how to find the area of a semicircular ring. So first you understand what is a ring. Ring means if there are two concentric circles. Concentric circles means one circle inside the another one. These circles are called concentric circles. So if we find the area of this part only, so this part is called a ring. That means this part is hollow. So now we are going to find the area of such semicircular ring that I have shown you here. So I will tell you how to find the area. Now if O is the center of this semicircular ring. So here what is the semicircular ring? If we start from A, then A, B, C, D, then E, F and again A. This part, if you can see, this part, shaded part is the semicircular ring. So how we can find the area of this region? If O is the center of this ring, small r is the inner radius, means radius of this inner ring, and capital R is the radius of this outer ring. Then what will be the formula? So area of semicircular ring this will be equal to, if from the outer semicircle you subtract this inner semicircle, you will get the area of this ring. So as you know, area of the semicircle is half pi r square. That formula we will use here. So first find the area of the outer semicircle. Half pi and outer radius is capital R. So half pi r square. From this subtract the inner semicircle. So again apply the area of the semicircle. Now this time the radius is small r. Radius of the inner circle is small r. So this is the area of semicircular ring. We can further simplify it. Pi can be taken as common. So r square will remain here in this term minus small r square will remain in the second term. We can simplify it further. Why we are simplifying it further? It makes your calculation easier. Now here you can see capital R square minus small r square. If the value of capital R and small r are big, so it will be difficult to do the calculation. So here we can apply the identity from algebra. So as you know, a square minus b square identity is capital R minus small r and capital R plus small r. So if we use the identity here, your calculation become much easier. So we will use this formula for the area of semicircular ring. This is the formula. Now I will show you how this identity makes your calculation easier. So I am taking here one example. If capital R is equal to 25 centimeter, outer radius is 25 centimeter and inner radius of the semicircular ring is 24 centimeter. Then find the area of the semicircular ring. So as you know, the formula for the area of semicircular ring, half pi capital R minus small r and capital R plus small r. Any factor you can write first. Now here you can see numbers are bigger, 25 and 24. So if we apply a square minus b square, so 25 square and 24 square you have to take. But when we apply this identity here, you can do the calculation mentally. So capital R 25 minus small r 24. Here capital R 25 plus small r 24. Pi, as I explained you before, if pi is not given, then always you have to put its value as 22 upon 7. So put the value of pi 22 upon 7. Simplify this bracket, you will get 1. When you simplify this bracket, you will get 49. Now you can simplify it further easily. So now you will get 11 into 7, that is equal to 77 centimeter square. So see here, without doing any calculation in writing, just mentally you have got the answer. All the calculation become so easy. So that's why always use this form of the formula, r minus small r and r plus capital R. I hope you have understood. Now I am taking one question, and after this question you can do 3 questions from your exercise. So in this type of the question, one figure is given that is formed by a wire. So here you can see a semicircle. This is formed by a wire. Now we open this wire, this is the wire, and rebent this wire into the form of a square. So you have to find the side of the square. So what we will do here, first you should understand the concept of this question. This is a wire, A, C, B, A. This is a wire. We are opening this wire, straighten this wire, so we got this wire. Suppose TU. This is the wire that is used here for the semicircle. Now this wire only is used to make the square again. So you have to find the side of the square. Suppose x is the side of this square. You have to find x. So now here you can see one thing that is not changing throughout. Can you guess what is that thing? Exactly, that thing is the length of the wire, because this is the wire, this is opened and again rebent. So the length of the wire is not changing at all. So how can you find that length of the wire? See, we cannot find this x unless until we know the perimeter of this square. So perimeter will be equal to the length of the wire. Similarly here also the same length is used. So perimeter of this perimeter of this semicircle is equal to the length of the wire. So to find the length of the wire, we have to find the perimeter of this semicircle. And you know the formula for the perimeter of the semicircle. I gave you the simplest form of the formula when pi is given 22/7. This is the formula for the perimeter of a semicircle. 36/7 multiplied by r. Here you can see radius of this semicircle is given as 14 centimeter. So apply this value here, you will get the perimeter of this semicircle, means the length of the wire. So simplify this, 36/7 multiplied by the radius, 7 to the 14, and 72 centimeter is the length of the wire. This. Now this 72 centimeter is bent into the form of a square. That means PQRS, this boundary, the perimeter of the square is equal to 72. So with the help of the perimeter of the square, we can find the side of the square. How we can find it? Perimeter is 72 of the square. Now perimeter of the square is 4 into side, and side we have taken as x. That means 4x is equal to 72. So x is equal to 72 upon 4. Now you can cancel it. 4 ones are 4, 4 8s are 32. So here we got the side of the square is equal to 18 centimeter. Same method you will apply if you are given the reverse sequence. Like you are given the square and it is straightened and then rebent into the semicircle. Same method you will apply. Find the perimeter of this, that will be the length of the wire, then make it equal to the perimeter of the semicircle. You will get r, radius of the semicircle. Okay, now I am taking another case based on the same concept. In this type of the questions, you are given area of a square 324 centimeter square. Now this wire is opened, straightened and rebent into a semicircle. So you have to find the radius of the semicircle. So you can see here you are given the area of the square, not the side, not the perimeter. So from the area, how can you find the length of this wire? As you know, for this length of the wire, we need the perimeter of the square. For the perimeter, we need the side of the square, which is not given to you. So how can you find this side? You can find this side with the help of the area of the square. So as you know, area of the square is equal to the side square. Side into side, the side square. So substitute the value here. 324 is equal to x square. So if we have to find x, what to do? We have to take the square root of 324. So x is equal to square root of 324. Yeah. What is the value? 324 square root is 18. So you got x is equal to 18 centimeter. So here the side of the square is equal to 18 centimeter. Now, if side is 18 centimeter, what will be the perimeter? 4 multiplied by 18 or 18 plus 18, add all the sides, we will get 72. That means perimeter of the square will be 4 into 18, 72 centimeter. So if perimeter of this is 72, that means the length of the wire is equal to 72 centimeter. Now the same wire is used to make this semicircle. So perimeter of this semicircle will also be equal to 72. So here again we will apply the area for the perimeter of the semicircle. So P is equal to, as you know, 36 upon 7 R. This is the perimeter of the semicircle. Always you will apply this unless until you are given pi is equal to 3.14. Always you will apply this. So here perimeter is 72 centimeter, 36 upon 7, and R is to find. Now to find R, this 36 upon 7 you have to transpose on left hand side. So how it will go on left hand side? 7 is in denominator, it will go in the numerator, 72 into 7. 36 is in numerator, it will go in the denominator. And here you will get R. After simplification, 36 2s are 72, 2 7s are 14. So R is equal to 14 centimeter is your answer. So if you are given the area of any figure, same method you will apply to find the length of the square or the radius of the semicircle. Okay, now I am taking another question. In this question you are given a combined figure whose area and perimeter you have to find. Now you can see in this figure you are given a rectangle, one semicircle this side and one semicircle this side. You have to find the area of this figure and perimeter also. Now for the area it is very simple thing. Find the area of this rectangle. Let's give the name to this rectangle ABCD. One point P I am taking here. Okay, one point Q I am taking here and one point R I am taking here. So for the area of this figure, find the area of this rectangle ABCD. Find the area of this semicircle. Find the area of this semicircle. Add them, you will get the area of this figure. So first find the area of this figure. Now you can see for the rectangle, length is given, breadth is given. But for this semicircle, you require the radius of this semicircle. So how we can find the radius of this semicircle? Now you can see here, BC is equal to 35 centimeter. So if you see this semicircle, BC is the diameter of this semicircle. Diameter is 35 meter, so you can find the radius easily. So if diameter is 35 meter, so radius of the semicircle will be 35 upon 2. Either simplify it as 17.5 or use as it is 35 upon 2. So this is the radius of the semicircle. Now find the area. So area of the semicircle, one semicircle here, one semicircle here. So half and half, full semicircle is full circle. So you can take area of two semicircles. This will be equal to pi r square, half pi r square and half pi r square together pi r square. Simplify, put the value of pi 22 upon 7, r 17.5, because there is r square, so you will take 17.5 into 17.5. Now simplify this, 7 2s are 14 and 0.5. So you got 22 multiplied by 17.5 multiplied by 2.5, and this you get as 962.5 centimeter square. This is the area of the two semicircles. Now we will find the area of the rectangle. So area of the rectangle ABCD. You know the formula for area of the rectangle, length into breadth. Length is here 40 meter and breadth is given as 35 meter. So you get here 1400 centimeter square. So we got the area of rectangle, area of two semicircle. So area of this whole figure will be, therefore area of the figure given. Just add both the areas, 962.5 plus 1400. So you get the area of the whole figure, and this comes here 2362.5 centimeter square. So this is the area of the whole figure. But when we have to find the perimeter of this figure, then you will not take perimeter of one semicircle plus perimeter of another semicircle and add them. Why? Because when we talk about the perimeter, perimeter means the boundary of the figure. So if we start from A, we will go along the length of the rectangle, then we will go the circular path of the semicircle, then we will move C to D, then from D to A, the circular path. In this, you have seen, we have never walked along the diameter of this semicircle. So if you take the semicircle perimeter, this diameter will be included. That is not required here because we have not gone on this path. So how we can find? You find length, semi-perimeter of the semicircle, then again length of the rectangle, then again semi-perimeter of the semicircle. Now first we are finding the perimeter of semicircle. So these are the only circular path. So what we will take? Two semicircles perimeter. This is equal to 2 pi r. Two semicircles means one circle, and perimeter of one circle is equal to 2 pi r. So here we are taking two semicircles, that is making one circle. So it is equal to 2 pi r, the perimeter. To find it, pi is 22 upon 7 and radius is 17.5. Simplify this, 2.5, and this is equal to 110 centimeter. This is the perimeter of the two semicircles. Now find the perimeter of the rectangle. So this breadth also we have not to take. So for the perimeter, another length we should say. So perimeter of two semicircles we have got 110 centimeter, and in this if we add 40 meter and 40 meter, so we will get the boundary of this. So therefore perimeter of the figure, this is equal to 110 plus 40 length of this rectangle plus 40 another length of the rectangle, and this is equal to 190 meter. This is the perimeter of this figure given. I hope you have understood. You can do such more problems from your textbook.